So you're thinking about moving to Milton, Georgia? Well, this video is for you because we're going to do a really deep dive here on Google Maps. We're also going to show you exactly where Milton is located in relationship to downtown Atlanta. We're also going to showcase to you this thriving equestrian community here in Milton. As you drive through Milton, you're going to see some really nice large estate properties with custom built homes with high-end finishes. On these properties, you're also going to see horse stables. You might see some private pools and tennis courts, some beautiful landscaping with nice outdoor fire pits and kitchens. And for those of you who are avid golfers, Milton does have several different golf course communities that you can look at that really provide the lifestyle and amenities that golf course communities has to offer. So by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding if Milton, Georgia is the right place for you and your family. So let's get it started.
Okay, let's jump on our computer here. The first thing you want to do if you're on Google Maps is you want to type in Milton, Georgia. We're going to be talking about Milton, Georgia today here on our map tour. And when you type in Milton, Georgia, on the map you're going to see Milton outlined in red, and I like to always zoom out so you can see where Milton, Georgia is located in relationship to Atlanta. It is directly north of Atlanta, and also I always like to show you what the distance is from Milton, Georgia to the city of Atlanta. Right now it would take you, if you left Milton, Georgia and you traveled to Atlanta, it would take you roughly about 41 minutes. You would just head directly south on Highway 400. It's about 11 o'clock on a Saturday, so as you can see, we don't have much congestion, a lot of blue. So right now we don't have much traffic on the roads. But we always encourage our buyers, especially if you're looking at an area here in Georgia from another state, always check the traffic patterns, see what traffic's like, especially if you have to commute into the city or different parts of Georgia. See what the traffic patterns are like, see whether the time of day is best to travel back and forth, especially if you're commuting or you just need to travel around the Atlanta area. Okay, we're going to be zooming in here so we can show you Milton. Outlined in red is Milton, so you can see this is really encompasses the city of Milton. There are parts of Milton if you search for homes. Milton is in Fulton County. It's the northern part of Fulton County, but if you do look for some homes online, you might see some homes that are in Milton, but maybe they're specified in Alpharetta because Alpharetta is on the fringes of Milton. Also, the northeast side here is Cumming, and then also on the northwest side you have Cherokee County. So you'd have Woodstock and those cities on the northwest side of Milton. I'm going to jump over here to niche.com. I always like to show you what niche.com has to say about the area, the suburb that we're looking at. Niche.com gave Milton an A+, so a really great rating for their overall grade. And I always like to show you how they break it out. They break it out to public schools, they gave it A+, housing, they gave it a B+, good for families, they gave it A+, crime and safety, they gave B+, and also nightlife, they gave it B+, and diversity, they gave it A. They show that the overall population, again, this is just in the city of Milton, is 41,029. The median home value is 642,500. It is much higher than that there in Milton, which you'll see when we're showing you some of the communities that buyers are moving to. And also it shows you, again, the crime rate and how they break it up in regards to whether they're looking at it based on the violent and property crime rates. Show on diversity, how they break that into categories, and work. Median household income is 142,845, and the majority of all the schools there in Milton are getting an A+ here on niche.com. And as we always advise our buyers, if you're looking at a home or a community in Milton and you're looking at it because you're particularly interested in that school district for your kiddos, we always encourage you to check out schooldigger.com or maybe niche.com or one of those websites. Make sure you check out all the ratings of that school before you make a decision on purchasing a home.
By the way, my name is Matthew. I'm a real estate agent here in Georgia. I also moved to Georgia from Florida over 16 years ago and been loving it ever since. Also, welcome to my channel, North Georgia Life, where we cover everything there is to know about living in North Georgia and the surrounding suburbs, including the best neighborhoods, things to do so you get a really good idea what it's like living here. Make sure you subscribe below so you'll be the first to learn about the current market here in Milton, Georgia. My team and I love helping people just like you make a move here, even if that's in 5 days or 9 months. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. You can even schedule a Zoom call with us. All our contact information is in the description below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here to Milton, Georgia, or one of the surrounding suburbs.
Now, when we're talking to our buyers, and also when you drive through Milton, Georgia is really a large estate, upscale type of community. One of the things that a lot of buyers are attracted to Milton is because it has a thriving equestrian community feel. There's a lot of horses, horse farms, a lot of homes that have really large acreage, that have really large homes, large estate, upscale homes, and also you do have some really nice gated golf course communities here in Milton. And one of the things that Milton has done in regards to the zoning is they really have preserved the open space and the rural feeling here, because mostly in Milton you cannot purchase a property that is less than 1 acre. So they are really keeping the density down here in Milton. So we have a lot of people who like Milton because they know that overall they're really going to be spread out. They're not going to be on top of their neighbors, and they're really going to have the opportunity to be on some really large tracts of property because of the current zoning and really the focus that the people that work in the government, especially in zoning, really doesn't want a lot of high density in this area. So when you drive through Milton, you get some really beautiful scenic views of Milton, really nice horse farms. So you have some beautiful, stunning homes and properties and communities right here in Milton. Okay, I'd like to show you some of the major arteries around Milton, how to get through Milton. But first of all, I'd like to show you, if you were coming into town, flying into the Atlanta airport, I'll take my pencil here so you can sort of see what I'm referring to. You would fly into the Atlanta airport, and we would tell you, if you're going to be meeting myself or one of my team members, how you get to Milton, Georgia, or if you're looking at a home in Milton, Georgia, or one of the surrounding suburbs. You would travel just north on 400, which goes this direction here through Alpharetta, and you would arrive right here in Milton, and then you would take some arteries and roads right into the Milton area to meet myself or one of my team members here in Milton. Okay, so as you come up here as 400, you have a couple of different ways to get into Milton. You could get off on exit 7, which is Highway 92, which goes out towards Roswell and out towards Woodstock. And from the Roswell area here, you would just travel up 140, and that would take you into Milton. Or you could also, if you're on Highway 92, you could take Highway 9, which goes north through Alpharetta, downtown Alpharetta area, and then goes up into the Milton area. Or you could just continue up Highway 400 here, and you got a couple exits here that you could go into Milton. If you wanted to go in the northern part of Milton, you could continue going north a little bit on 400 and shoot over this way, or you could continue up 140 and then you could travel across this direction to get into different parts of Milton, which is right here. Now, as you get into Milton, Crabapple is right here, and Crabapple is considered the downtown Milton area, which we'll be talking a little bit more detail here in the video. But I just want to show you where downtown Milton is, also known as Crabapple. As you continue up 140, as I shared with you, you could take this road here, which is Crabapple Road, which takes you into the downtown Crabapple area. And then as you travel outside of the downtown area and continue going through Milton, this is called Mayfield Road right here. And Mayfield Road goes this way and goes out towards Alpharetta. And then also this road here outside of downtown Crabapple, if you want to head north right into the heart of Milton, is known as Birmingham. And also up here you have New Province Road, and also you have Province Road that sort of loops on the northern part of Milton, which you can access again from 140 here, or also from Highway 9. So I just want to show you some of those arteries. As you can see here, Milton goes all the way up towards the top here in this red line. But I just want to show you some of those main arteries. There are some more arteries up here in the northern part, but those are the main ones to get in and around Milton, especially if you're looking to live in different parts of Milton. I'd pull up Google Maps, look at those roads, because it will help you get around Milton, especially if you have to travel down to Atlanta, or if you have to go across town to Woodstock. Those are some really great arteries to be able to travel. One last thing I'd like to show you, a lot of times we'll have buyers that are looking to live in Milton. They'll ask us, Matthew, how far is LJ from the Milton area? And LJ is a little bit over an hour. The best way you would go is you go through these arteries, 140, and you would jump on 575, which would go through Ball Ground, go through Jasper, and then that would turn into 515. And here is LJ right here. Another town that people like to visit if they live in Milton is Dahlonega, and Dahlonega is right there. And Dahlonega is also a little bit over an hour to get there. A lot of people, the easiest way to get there, the direct route would be to jump on to 400 and take 400 through Cumming, which then would take you through Dawsonville, and that would take you directly up into Dahlonega. And the last place that sometimes people want to look at is Lawrenceville. And Lawrenceville is on the east side. You would go down 400, you go over 285, and then you take 85 to Lawrenceville. And Lawrenceville is a little bit over an hour. So each of these areas, LJ, Dahlonega, and Lawrenceville, about an hour away. So you can see why a lot of people like living in Milton. It's really centrally located to everything that you would have to get to here and around Atlanta. Okay, let's take a look at Crabapple. I shared with you that Crabapple is the downtown area for Milton, and Crabapple is right here. So just take my pen just so you can see where it is. Right here is the downtown area for Milton. As I shared with you, it is called Crabapple. So I just want to point that out to you so you can see what it is or where it is. It's really a central hub. Milton has done a really good job with Crabapple, really continued to grow the Crabapple area. A lot of people over the last couple of years, they have really been bringing in a lot of different restaurants and shops and stores, and they really have been developing this area into a mixed-use development area where they also have some housing right here in the downtown area. And one of the nice things that we see when you're traveling through downtown or just walking around is that they've done a really good job to make it really walkable. Has some really nice sidewalks, so you can walk this whole area that I'm going to highlight to you here just to show you some of the stores and restaurants here in the Crabapple area. So the first one is the Old Blind Dog Irish Pub. If you like Irish food, you enjoy Irish pub, you can see here they got some really delicious food here. Got people enjoying their adult beverages, some nice outdoor space. So beautiful pub if you like to go to a Irish pub here. Another one if you like barbecue, right here in the downtown area, you have the Smoke on the Farm barbecue restaurant, where if you do enjoy barbecue food, this is a really delicious place. My friend and their kiddos, we went there just probably a couple weekends ago. Went to the downtown area, walked around, saw some really beautiful stores, and enjoyed the barbecue food there. Another really nice thing about the Crabapple area is that there are several different stores and restaurants, but also they've been opening some breweries right here in Crabapple. And just want to show you where the couple of them are. Here's one right here. It's called the Six Bridges Crabapple Brewery, and they actually brew their own beer right here. So you can see where it is. Nice sitting area. They also have some nice outdoor area. You can open up their doors there. Show you that they actually are brewing their own beer. Let's see here. I'm going to show you another one here. Let's see here. I'll pull this up a little bit. Okay, here it is. I think it's over here by the Starbucks. There's a Starbucks here in the downtown area. Tide Brewing is another really great restaurant that they brew their own beer right here in the Crabapple area. So I'm going to just show you here. I'm going to pull up the little guy here so you get a little good idea of what it's like. This is going to be right in the main drag on Crabapple Road if you drove through. This actually would be what it would look like. I'm just going to put myself right here, so you can just sort of see how they have a nice design, nice stores here. So you can see here some of the nice stores. This is where they got the mixed use right here. So you can, as you can see here, nice walking paths. If you drive down here, so you drive through here, you can see you got a lot of stores. You have some shops, and actually the Milton City Hall is also here located in this area. Just wanted to show you here. If you drove around this is where the Six Bridge Brewing that I showed you is right there. And as you can see, as you drive around here, it's really well designed. They've done a really great job of really making this a beautiful place. Really nice mixed use with restaurants and shops and also living. So the people that live here can really enjoy what the downtown area has to offer. One of the attractions here of downtown Milton, also the Milton area, is the equestrian lifestyle that Milton has to offer. As I shared with you, you have a lot of different horse farms. You have a lot of large estate properties here in the Milton area. And I just want to point out to you, if you Google, horseback riding Milton, you'll show a lot of the different centers and horse farms that you can keep your horses at. Some of the people that live there on their properties actually keep their horses on their own private property, but there are several different places that you can ride horses. There's some really great horseback riding trails, and also there's some beautiful horse farms. So you have the first one here is called Fortitude Farm right here in Milton. So you got some really beautiful equestrian centers where you can ride your horses, jumping. You got contests and events right here in Milton. Also, you have the Crooked Creek Farm right here in Milton. It's another one. Also, you have horseback riding. So you have kiddos that are interested in riding horses or learning how to ride horses. They're also horseback riding. So just want to show you some of the farms here. As you can see here on Google Maps, you'll have plenty of different farms and places to ride horses. Also, if you're looking to ride a little bit more up in the Blue Ridge Mountains, if you just head north up into Dawsonville, you have the Dawson Forest there. There's some beautiful trails to ride. Also in northern Dawson County, there's some beautiful horseback riding trails. And also if you go up towards Jasper and LJ, so if you want to ride your horses on some beautiful trails, see some beautiful mountain views, some wildlife, also some beautiful waterfalls, you have plenty of places to ride your horses. Okay, for those of you who are interested in looking at parks and trails, maybe picnic areas, or also you have kiddos, you're looking for different places that you can bring your kiddos to play baseball or soccer. Also, you have a lot of pickleball courts, tennis courts, all throughout Milton, and also in around the surrounding suburbs, you have a lot of different pickleball areas and also parks. But I just want to show you some of the big parks, most popular parks here in Milton to be mindful of. The first one is the Bell Memorial Park. This is the one that's really focused more on the light baseball, football fields, plus they have a playground and also some picnic areas. But this is where your kiddos would come play on their team sports here at this park. Just want to click on some of the pictures here, show you some of the kids. Also, you got some lacrosse here. They play a lot of lacrosse here in the North Georgia area. So really beautiful campus here if you have kiddos that enjoy sports. And also another park here, just want to point out to you, is the Birmingham Park. And this is right here. Just want to click on the pictures here. They got a nice loop where you can hike and you can walk here in the Birmingham Park. Nice trails. Got a little picture of some snow, which we don't get much of. Also, so you can see some beautiful creeks. So really bring your dogs, take them on the trail here on the Birmingham Park Trail. So as you can see, you got a lot of different parks right here in red. Again, these are in the Milton that I just pointed out to you, but you have several different parks in Alpharetta, Roswell, Woodstock. If you're interested in possibly living in Cumming or Woodstock, Canton, also up in Jasper, Dahlonega, or Lawrenceville, I've done several different map tours and also videos of living in these areas. I'd make sure you check out my playlists here on my YouTube channel to check out those different videos. We have some really great videos with great content about living in those areas if you are also looking at different areas outside of Milton. And the last thing that Milton that we found, as I share with you, is if you are an avid golfer and you really want to see what type of, where are the golf course communities here in Milton, you have several of them, but the main ones here, you get the Manor Golf and Country Club. This is a really nice gated, high-end, upscale community with some really beautiful homes, beautiful golf course. As you can see here, that's the clubhouse, golf course. You have a lot of different events here. Weddings are held there, you get indoor courts. Everything you can think of in a golf course community, the Manor Golf and Country Club would have it. Another one here that's really popular that people like to play at and also live in this community is the White Commons Country Club. That's right here in Milton also. Got a nice pool slide there. It's part of the minis. Nice golf courses. Nice views again where you can see some of the nice sloping and views of the mountains and scenic views. So one of the things that people enjoy about playing golf here in these type of suburbs like Milton, I got some really beautiful views. Nice golf course, swimming pool, golf course. Okay, so I just want to highlight to you, showcase to you what are some of the outdoor activities that people really like doing in Milton in regards to living here. If you're wondering, what am I able to do right here in the Milton area? Just want to highlight those to you. Some of the other things that are available to you here in Milton, really next to Milton, that I'd like to point out to you is a lot of times people are interested in asking my team and I, what is the closest lake to Milton? And the closest lake would be Lake Lanier, which is right here. This is considered Lake Lanier. It's a really nice large lake. We're probably only about 25 to 30 minutes to the southern part of the lake to get access to it from Milton. You can enjoy yourself in regards to fishing. If you want to take your jet skis, bring your boats, or just picnic around the lake, Lake Lanier would be your closest lake. Also, if you do like mountain bike, like take your mountain bike out, or you like to enjoy mountain biking, then you do have a couple parks here over in the Holly Springs, Woodstock area that you can mountain bike, which is right over here. Or also up north of us, up in LJ, is really well known for some really great mountain bike trails that I just want to highlight that to you so you can see what are all the different outdoor activities right here in Milton, and also right around you, just right at your fingertips. You have really easy access to. I just want to showcase those to you. For those of you who are looking to move to Milton, maybe you're moving to Georgia to relocate, you're looking for job opportunities, or you're looking for a career change and you're looking to move to the Milton area and just wondering, what are the opportunities here in the Milton area for employment, especially the equestrian community lifestyle. You have several different job opportunities if you are in that career, in that industry, in regards to working with horses. Also, if you're a veterinarian, you have several different veterinarians here in Milton because they are really a lot of different opportunities. If you work with horses or dogs, a lot of people that live in Milton also own dogs. So that's really a big opportunity. Another one is if you're in healthcare, if you're a doctor or nurse, if you're a certified nurse assistant, someone who wants to get into healthcare, or you're already in healthcare and you're wondering where are the healthcare opportunities. The first one, which would be the closest to you, would be the North Fulton Regional Hospital, which is right here in Roswell. That would be the closest hospital. Also, you do have several different North Side campuses right here in Alpharetta, which is really close to Milton. You got some urgent cares. Also, if you do want to travel north to Cumming, you have Northside Hospital, which is right here, which is a really large campus, which is just a little bit north of Milton. Just jump on Highway 400, just go to Cumming. So that's a really close campus. And also over in Woodstock, you have some hospitals over in Woodstock, and also you have a hospital here in Canton, another Northside Hospital of Cherokee, which is just recently built the last couple of years. So you have plenty of opportunity if you're interested in healthcare. Also, if you are a professional in the downtown Milton area, a lot of people that work from home in Milton that are doing several different type of professions. You have professionals working from home. You also have people that are engineers, accountants. You have some programmers. You have some IT specialists. You have architects. Several different opportunity for people to work from home. And because you're located right here in Milton, if you did have to drive to Alpharetta, or if you had to go to Woodstock, or even if you had to drive down to Sandy Springs, maybe Buckhead, downtown Atlanta, Dunwoody, it's really easy, quick drive to get there. Again, if you're in education, public schools here in Milton, as you saw on niche.com, got some really great schools here that niche.com gave them a grade of an A. So if you are looking for employment opportunities with the education, you do also have the public school sector, and also you have the private school sector. You got some private schools here, and plenty of hospitality in and around Milton. You have some hotels, several different restaurants. You got the downtown Crabapple area that we showed to you. They have a lot of different stores and restaurants, or if you are into retail. And if you're in real estate like myself, if you're in residential or commercial, or if you're in construction, you have plenty of opportunity in and around Milton in those career paths. So I just want to show you what are some of the opportunities for employment if you are looking to move to Milton. You're wondering what are the opportunities for employment here in Milton. Okay, let's jump over on FMLS so I can show you some of the communities that people are moving to here in Milton. Now, I've just done a general search just for Milton, trying to showcase to you what are some of the homes here in Milton. Like I shared with you before, you're going to be at least in the $1 million or plus range. You might be able to find A couple homes may be in the $800,000-900,000, but because of the large pieces of property, the large acreage, and how large these homes are, and also the upscale, some of these homes are custom built homes on some really nice large properties. Some of these properties that are not in communities have really beautiful pools. They got some horse farms, stables right there on their property, and also there are a couple golf course communities here in Milton that I'll show you here. But I just want to point out to you some of the homes so you get a flavor of what are the homes like here in Milton. So let's take a look here. It's the first home. This actually is in the White Columns community. I showed to you the White Columns golf course community, the golf course previously here on the map tour. This is a home that you would see in that golf course community. It's listed for $1.8 million, so $1,850,000. It's a 6-bedroom, 6-bath, and 2 half bathrooms. It has over 8,000 square feet. It's built in 2005 and it sits on 1 acre. So you can see these are really some massive homes. I just want to show you this nice aerial view. Look how large the lot is. And this is in the White Columns Country Club community that has the golf course. So you can see how beautiful these homes, nice pool, nice large estates, beautiful landscaping. So you can see why people really like to live in Milton. Got some really upscale homes, really some beautiful high-end finishes in some of these homes here in the Milton area. All right, so let's go back here. Okay, this is the next home here. Actually, this home is in Crooked Creek community. This is a golf course community here in Milton. This is one of the homes that you can purchase in a golf course community. This one is listed for $999,900. It is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath home. It's built in 2006. And it has a little bit over 5,600 square feet. Again, just want to click on this. This nice 2-car garage, stone front. It sits on the back of, looks like the backyard sits on one of the fairways of the golf course there. Nice wood floors, open floor plan, beautiful home there. Nice granite countertops. Okay, so let's look at the last home that I have here. I want to show you this home here because a lot of times some of our buyers will say to us, Matthew, we'd like to buy maybe a little bit older home, maybe the opportunity to renovate the home, or just buy an older home that maybe one day we'd like to maybe tear down and build a nice large home on it because it sits on a nice piece of property. It's in Milton, or sometimes you might find something in Milton. But again, like I shared with you, there are some homes that are in Milton, but they actually show that they're in Alpharetta. Or some people like to be on the fringes of Milton, like in Alpharetta, also in Cherokee County, on the Canton side or the Woodstock side. You might be able to find some really nice homes really close to Milton that you have really easy access. And I wanted to show you this home. This one is listed for $895,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. Has a little bit over 4,100 square feet. That looks like it includes the basement. And this was built in 1975, but it sits on 2.2 acres plus or minus. So this would be an opportunity where I just want to show you a little bit older home that someone might purchase because you got the acreage. They just want to purchase a home here. They really want to maybe renovate it, turn it into their own, or also they just want to maybe tear it down one day and build a really nice large estate home here because they want to be in the Milton area. But again, this one is located, it says in Alpharetta, but the comments here says a 2.21 acre lot in the heart of Milton, just minutes from the downtown Alpharetta area. So I just want to show you this home just to give you an idea of what are some opportunities here in Milton. So I hope that you had the opportunity to see some of these homes so you have a nice flavor of what are some of the communities and homes that buyers are attracted to here in the Milton area.
So thanks for checking out this video. We hope it was helpful. If you have any questions about Milton, Georgia, my team and I are always here to help answer your questions. Even if you're looking to move in the next 5 days or 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All our contact information is in the description below. Also, make sure you check out our playlist. We have other great videos just like this one with great content about living in Milton, Georgia and the surrounding suburbs. And until next time, as you always say here on our channel, North Georgia Life, we make the world a better place, one person, one family, one investor at a time through the power of real estate.